Hey everyone, Chris here from AV.technology. I'm here with Graham Hendry
Yes,
from AtlasIED,
IED.
but for many years, people will know you from somewhere else. Are we allowed to say that name?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So you were with Tannoy for how many years?
About 25 years.
So what are you doing here at AtlasIED?
I'm here my title is VP of Loudspeaker Strategy. So it's everything loudspeakers.
Okay.
Obviously, Atlas do
A lot.
many things.
Sure.
Many things.
There are many things to many people. In Australia, they're known for, I guess, a certain sort of niche. But can you tell people from my part of the world, I guess, what your strategy is?
Well, the strategy for loudspeakers is to up our game.
Yeah.
Is to offer more premium solutions to the market. I mean, I come from that background, spent a long time at Tannoy, a couple of years at Rankisheim.
Yep.
There's various technologies I'm personally very passionate about.
Sure.
And point source technology is one of those.
Yes.
I see point source as in physics, the ideal transducer is a point source transducer. And that technology over the years has been developed and refined further. We've got software tools now that we didn't have in the past. Clipple analyzers, COMSOL multiphysics. We can really refine that technology now. So
Yep.
part of my brief is to develop or strategize. I'm not the mad scientist. I know what I want. I don't know how to get there.
So how would you convince people that we're at the new dawn of point source, that line source isn't everything?
No. Well, line source actually is everything where you would use line source.
Yes.
Point source is an overused word, I think. Anything that is a point and shoot box would be regarded as point source, which it's not, because they have display sources.
Sure.
You know, you and I are talking from one point in space. Sound is a slow medium, it interacts.
Sure.
So I see that as the purest form of transducer technology for the application. Line source has its place, and we've just developed a new range of digital beam steering products, or we've acquired a company and taken that further. But in essence, it's about more premium solutions. We're moving into market verticals that require premium solutions.
Okay. Do you want to be specific? So behind us is some point source.
Yes.
And what are you calling this point source? I would have called it dual concentric, but you're saying we're not allowed to use that terminology.
It's a trademark name, but I had a lot of colleagues from Tannoy who went off and started a resi company, a high-end resi company called Fine Audio, and they're also based in Scotland.
Right.
And it was a lot of the engineers from the past company. So although we're not from the same company, it feels a little bit like getting the band back together. So we made a strategic investment in Fine. We've seen the benefits right away. Those guys are staying 100% in the residential market, but there's definitely a place in the commercial market for that driver technology.
Right.
So we came to a very amicable arrangement where John Ivey, the owner of Atlas, invested in Fine, and we will take that driver technology and leverage it in the commercial space.
Atlas has in-ceiling speakers.
Yes, they do. But this is a good, better, best scenario. You know, there's markets, and strategy is an extremely successful ceiling speaker range. They sell huge volumes, used in airport applications and lots of commercial applications. But it's a case of just upping the game a little bit, and having that good, better, best scenario suits the entire marketplace.
Like high-end hospitality,
retail, anywhere where the audience it's a very, sounds affects you physiologically, psychologically. People don't know when they're in a space, but if it sounds good, people will linger without knowing why.
Yes. So say I'm in a hospitality application and I'm speccing fine audio. Is that sort of how you spell it, Gaelic or something?
Fine is a loch.
Ah, okay.
And if I translate that will be a lake,
yes. No,
very close to the factory.
Okay.
So Loch Fyne is in the previous company we used to take visitors there.
Yes.
There's an oyster bar at the end of the loch, and we thought it was, well, it wasn't me, it was the guys from Fyne.
Sure.
You know,
it's got significance.
The Scottish sort of, you know, the Scots are responsible for lots of inventions, from the television to the telephone to the steam engine to penicillin. Yeah, for a small country, there's lots of innovation.
Australia invented the pavlova.
Yeah, and we'll argue over AC/DC as well.
That's true. I think, surely we can claim AC/DC. Well, they were born in.
Oh, the young brothers were from Glasgow.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, what does the point source? Why would I choose point source in a high-end hospitality situation?
Well, if we look at let's look at the technical side first. Let's look at the way sound disperses. It's the ideal transducer for a ceiling speaker and for a point-and-shoot box. It's about the off-axis. 90% of the audience isn't on axis with a loudspeaker. We want them to hear the same. It's a constant directivity device.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. That's okay. We're at a trade show, hearing audio.
Yes.
Yeah, so you get more even dispersion.
Even
across,
the drivers aren't interacting against each other.
Sure.
With display sources or even a coax at the crossover point, you have a discontinuity.
Sure.
We want to hear the entire frequency band the same off axis.
Yeah, sure. Just to use the term dual concentric for ease of I guess sort of be able to work through this, but it wasn't that the Tannoy dual concentrics were a perfect loudspeaker. No
speaker's perfect.
There are inherent kind of obstacles with that technology. How has Fyne, I guess, refined? See what I did there? The technology in the latest generation. Do you know?
Technology moves on. The simulation tools move on. The ability to predict from an engineering perspective performance without having to prototype.
There's no DSP on board, is it?
No. It's all natural. It's about, sound's a slow medium. If you can keep the high frequency and low frequency emanating from the same point in space, then you'll have more consistency over the bandwidth, essentially.
That's good. I think that's probably enough for now.
Cool.
That's an interesting insight.
Well, we've also just
don't touch that dial.
There are fast facets to the product from an ergonomic point of view that we've included in this product as well. It's not all about the performance.
Okay, so it's an installer's.
It's about the ease of installation, right?
Okay.
You don't go up a ladder with a screwdriver. We have a patented dogleg system, which is completely toolless. So in commercial installation, time is money.
For sure.
So this saves a whole bunch of time.
That's good. Thanks for your time.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.